Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that's crucial for anyone striving to live a powerful, fulfilling life, and that is stop being soft to everybody. We live in a world where many people try to please everyone, where being liked and accepted can sometimes seem like the ultimate goal. But let me tell you, the truth is you cannot be everything to everyone, and trying to do so will only leave you feeling empty, drained, and stuck. Being soft to everybody means you are sacrificing your truth, your boundaries, and your worth. It's about trying to avoid conflict, seeking validation, and letting people walk over you because you fear rejection or discomfort. But here's the thing, you were not created to be weak. You were created to stand strong, to pursue your purpose, and to hold your ground when necessary. Stop being soft to everybody means it's time to embrace your strength. It means having the courage to say no when something doesn't align with your values or your goals. It means setting boundaries, protecting your peace, and standing firm in your beliefs, even if others don't agree with you. It's about knowing that your worth isn't determined by how others see you or how much you can give them. You are not here to please the world. You are here to live authentically and to make a real impact. Sometimes that means making hard decisions. Sometimes it means disappointing others because you are not willing to compromise your integrity. But the truth is, the more you stand in your power, the more you attract the right people, those who respect your boundaries and your vision. Being strong doesn't mean being harsh or unkind. It means having the strength to stand tall, to speak up for yourself, and to protect your time and energy. It means having the discipline to know when to let go of relationships that drain you and to walk away from situations that don't serve your growth. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. When you are constantly soft and giving in to others, you drain your own spirit. Protect your energy, protect your dreams. Stop making excuses for people who don't respect you. Stop shrinking yourself to make others feel comfortable. It's time to step into your true potential. Stop being soft to everybody. Be bold, be strong, and always stand up for yourself, your dreams, and your worth. Boundaries are the key to protecting your peace and purpose. Boundaries are essential to living a balanced, fulfilling life. They serve as personal guidelines for what you will and won't tolerate in your relationships, your work, and even your own mind. Setting boundaries is not about being harsh or closed off, but about protecting your energy, your time, and your emotional well-being. In fact, boundaries are a crucial aspect of self-respect and self-love. When we fail to establish boundaries, we open ourselves up to being overwhelmed, taken advantage of, or stretched beyond our limits. Without boundaries, we may find ourselves constantly giving, whether it's our time, our resources, or our emotional energy, without receiving anything in return. Over time, this imbalance leads to burnout, resentment, and a loss of personal identity. Setting clear boundaries allows us to protect our mental and emotional space, ensuring that we can continue to show up as our best selves in every situation. One of the most powerful reasons to establish boundaries is that they protect your peace. In a world that constantly demands more from us, whether it's work, family, or social obligations, boundaries act as a shield against overwhelm. They help you decide where your energy goes, preventing you from becoming spread too thin. When you're clear on your limits, you can say no to things that drain you and yes to the opportunities and relationships that nourish you. Boundaries also help you define your purpose. They ensure that you prioritize your goals and values. Without boundaries, it's easy to get caught up in the expectations and demands of others, which can sidetrack you from your true purpose. By setting limits, you protect your time and energy, which are the most valuable resources you have, and you direct them towards the things that matter most. Boundaries remind you that your dreams, your goals, and your well-being deserve to be safeguarded. Furthermore, setting boundaries doesn't just protect you, it also cultivates respect in your relationships. When you communicate your needs and limits clearly, it shows others that you value yourself. It also encourages mutual respect. When you consistently reinforce your boundaries, people begin to understand how to interact with you in a healthy and respectful way. Ultimately, boundaries are about taking ownership of your life. They allow you to preserve your mental and emotional health while still engaging with the world around you in a meaningful way. By defining your limits, you define your own path and ensure that you remain aligned with your purpose, values, and inner peace. Strength, embracing your power to stand tall. Strength is often perceived as something physical or external, but true strength lies within. It's the inner resilience that allows you to face challenges, rise above obstacles, and continue moving forward, no matter how tough the journey. Strength isn't about avoiding hardship or never feeling fear, but about having the courage to confront difficulties, maintain your values, and push through adversity. When you embrace your inner strength, you begin to tap into a well of power that empowers you to overcome anything life throws your way. One of the first steps in cultivating strength is to recognize your own potential. We often underestimate ourselves, doubting our ability to handle tough situations or thinking we're not strong enough to reach our goals. But strength comes from realizing that we have the ability to persevere no matter how difficult the circumstances. Each time we face a challenge and choose to keep going, we prove to ourselves that we are capable of more than we think. Recognizing your strength means acknowledging that you have the resources within to overcome hardships, adapt to changes, and keep striving for your dreams. True strength also comes from having clarity and purpose. When you have a strong sense of direction in life, when your actions are aligned with your values, it becomes easier to stand tall in the face of adversity. Purpose acts as the driving force that pushes you forward, even when things seem impossible. Strength in this context isn't about muscle or force, it's about mental fortitude. When you know what you're fighting for, when you know that your dream or mission is worth every sacrifice, you develop a strength that can't easily be shaken. In the pursuit of success, strength also involves resilience, or the ability to bounce back after setbacks. Life doesn't always unfold as planned, and you will face rejection, failure, and disappointment along the way. Strength is the ability to get back up when you're knocked down, to learn from your failures, and to keep moving forward with even more determination. Instead of letting failure define you, strength enables you to use it as fuel for your growth. Resilient people understand that every setback is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and become even stronger. Furthermore, strength is about setting boundaries and protecting your energy. It takes strength to say no, to walk away from situations that drain you, and to stay committed to your own well-being and goals. Setting boundaries requires the courage to prioritize your own needs and protect your time and peace from others' demands. Finally, true strength is about being authentic. It takes courage to be yourself in a world that often encourages conformity. When you embrace your uniqueness, your values, and your voice, you are showing the ultimate strength, standing tall in your own truth, no matter the external pressure to fit in. By embracing your strength, you unlock the ability to live a life that is powerful, purpose-driven, and truly your own. Authenticity, living true to yourself. Authenticity is one of the most powerful qualities a person can cultivate. It is the courage to be true to yourself, to show up in the world as you truly are, and to make choices based on your own values, rather than trying to conform to the expectations of others. In a world that often encourages people to fit into certain molds, authenticity allows you to break free and embrace who you truly are without fear of judgment or rejection. When you live authentically, you create a life that is not only fulfilling but meaningful. The foundation of authenticity begins with self-awareness. To be authentic, you must first understand who you are, the strengths, weaknesses, values, and passions that make you unique. Self-awareness requires deep reflection and honesty. It's about getting to know your true self, beyond the roles you play or the labels society places on you. Once you understand your authentic self, you can begin to live in alignment with your core beliefs and desires. Living authentically requires having the courage to be vulnerable. It's easy to hide behind a mask, to pretend to be something you're not, to fit in or gain approval. But vulnerability is what allows you to form genuine connections with others. It's the willingness to share your true thoughts and emotions, even if it feels uncomfortable. When you open up and express yourself authentically, you invite others to do the same. This creates a space for meaningful relationships built on trust and mutual respect. Honoring your values is another key component of authenticity. Every person has a set of core values that guide their decisions and actions. When you live authentically, you make choices that reflect those values, even when it's difficult. This means prioritizing what truly matters to you rather than chasing after external validation or trying to meet the expectations of others. For example, if you value honesty, you will speak your truth, even if it's not the easiest option. If you value kindness, you will choose to treat others with compassion, regardless of how they treat you. When you honor your values, you not only stay true to yourself, but you also build a life that reflects your deepest beliefs. Authenticity also involves embracing imperfections. Nobody is perfect, and when you accept your flaws and embrace your imperfections, you stop trying to be something you're not. Perfectionism can be paralyzing, and it can keep you from pursuing your dreams or expressing yourself honestly. Authenticity allows you to acknowledge your mistakes and learn from them, rather than hiding them or pretending they don't exist. It's about showing up in the world as your true, unpolished self and knowing that you are enough just as you are. Finally, living authentically brings a deep sense of inner peace. When you stop pretending to be someone else, you stop wasting energy trying to meet external expectations. Instead, you can focus on what truly matters to you and align your actions with your purpose. This alignment creates a sense of fulfillment that cannot be found in external approval or success. When you are authentic, you live with intention, purpose, and clarity, and you are free to create a life that is deeply satisfying and aligned with your true self. In essence, authenticity is about living with integrity, being honest with yourself and others, embracing your uniqueness, and making choices that reflect who you truly are. When you live authentically, you open the door to personal growth, meaningful connections, and a life of true fulfillment.